Hello there and welcome to a new video. In this one I'm going to be setting up my monthly spread for November, and I can't decide which one of these from Sticky Club that I want to use because they're all so really dang cute and, you know, giving me those fall vibes. This one's a contender, but I don't think it's gonna be a winner. It's just so cute, but I really do love all the colors. As far as like with the browns and the orange, it's like perfect, but it also could be a little Christmassy. It's a contender, but I'm not sure. This one to me seems like the most obvious. By the way, all of these are from Sticky Club, so we'll put that in the maybe. This one I believe was from last year's like fall subscription pack, but you can definitely buy just the individual sheet. And I believe this one came from the most recent, well, like, yeah, I think it's like the most recent one that's like fall and foxes. And again, with these colors and the foxes and the pumpkins, this is definitely a contender. It's so cute. This one came from the 25 days of Sticky like advent calendar, and I can't remember which one it came from. It might have been like the vintage, or it might have even been the cute pack. And these two also came from the 25 days advent calendar. I don't remember which ones anymore. My guess would be vintage, but cute could also be an option. So this one, I mean, there's pumpkins on that one, and then which one? That one has mushrooms, but those are the only ones I'm really getting any fall vibes from, and there's not really like, there's just like all these extra keys. So actually, I think I'm gonna say no to that one. This one I thought was really, really cute. Kind of gives you like a foggy feel to it. I think these stickers are like super, super thin. They're almost like washi tape kind of thin. And I thought, like, how cute would, you know, this girl be over here? Oh, she fits perfectly. And same thing, like homegirl could go over here, and I don't know, like all of, you know, like same thing. And then there's just so many like cute florals. So I don't know. All right, so I absolutely love this, but I'm gonna go with this one. Just these girls are just so stinking cute, and I feel like they could go in multiple places. So now that I have that picked out, I can actually go in and pick out maybe some washi tape or markers and stuff like that. So the washi tape selection was pretty easy and kind of quick. This one is from a recent stationery pal order, and I think it actually goes pretty perfect in terms of like the different tones and colors. And it's mostly just like foliage. Gotta love that little mushroom, a snail. So we'll go with that. And as far as markers go, let me do that next. All right, so I was gonna try to pick out a green marker as well, but I didn't really see anything that I liked, especially because the greens tend to be very much like on the dark, kind of murky side of things. So I'm just gonna stick with these three. I'm not sure to what extent I'm gonna be using them, but I've got my Marby Lip Bloom 2 in ochre and taupe and brown. So these are the markers I'm gonna use. I think they go pretty well. And yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get started. What I like about my monthly setups is the fact that they're just like so much easier, I think, than like the weekly setups. They're, I don't know, like there's like less, I don't want to say pressure, because there's no pressure. It's really like whatever I want to do, but I don't know, they're just like simpler. And while I'm doing this, this could be a good time to talk about how I did with my goals from last month. And I did terribly. So I did end up picking out like the designs that I wanted. So I wanted to embroider these socks. They're long socks, and they're not my size. I had accidentally bought them in like a medium size, I think, because that's what it defaulted to. And these are Bombas socks, by the way. And so I emailed customer service and they sent, I told them like, hey, I accidentally ordered these. Can I please like return these and, or exchange them or whatever. And they said, no problem. Just, you know, you keep them, give them to somebody that could use them and we'll send you a pair in your size. And I was like, for real? Like, who does that? But they are known for giving away socks to homeless shelters, which is part of the reason that I really love Bombas, besides the fact that they are really, really good socks. So I decided, well, I think pretty much everybody besides me, like all my friends have bigger feet than me. Like I wear a size 6 and pretty much everybody else wears an 8, a 9, like I don't know, my feet are just abnormally small relative to my friends, I guess. And so I thought, oh, it'd be a nice Christmas gift to give them like embroidered socks. And since we do like a gift exchange kind of thing and you pick what you want or whatever, then, and because I had ordered four pairs, I figured, well, you know, there could be like a pair of socks for everybody, not just like one pair. And so anyway, so oh, so good. These stickers are so thin, so good. Highly recommend them. And I love like the grainy texture that they have. Anyway, so I had 4 pairs and I ended up I did pick my designs. I assigned the designs to the particular socks because they were also different colors. And I assigned, like I picked out the floss that I would be using for each design and like the different colored flosses and everything. So yeah, I was like good to go. And then I don't know, like things just got busy. And every time I sat down, it was just like I was exhausted and it was like there was not enough time to do anything. Like there wasn't enough time for me to do embroidery, like to get everything done, you know what I mean? So it was like cooking, cleaning, I don't know how I'm gonna fit this. Okay, so we got a little overlap, but that's okay. So anyway, yeah, between like cooking, cleaning, taking the dog for a walk, and then also I've been trying to grow blue roses on Animal Crossing forever. I should probably make that in my goal section. But anyway, it's just like, so trying to get the plants watered, it's just like I felt like I had so much to do and not enough time to do anything in. And did I do any embroidery? Absolutely not. Did I overestimate how much embroidery I could do? I don't think I did, because it was just 20 minutes. To me, 20 minutes doesn't seem like that much, but by the end of the day, I was just like exhausted. So I don't know if maybe 20 minutes was indeed too much, if the month itself just kind of got away from me, and so I could have so maybe like there was a reason why I didn't necessarily have the time to do more embroidery, or any embroidery for that matter. Oh no, what the heck? You see that? That came from the sticker. Look at her. She's like, oh my god, what the heck? That's so weird. I'm not even doing anything. My hands are clean. That's frustrating. I don't know if it's because I pulled it off. I pulled the sticker off. I don't... That does not look cute. Ay, ay, ay. That's disappointing, not gonna lie. Looks like the other one did it too. I don't know. I don't know if this is a printing issue. Oh gosh, my hands are just a mess now. All right, so I'm gonna try to be more careful so that I don't continue doing that, but that's gonna be difficult to do. Oh, that's really sad. These are absolutely gorgeous stickers. But I'm afraid they're all gonna do that, and I don't wanna test my theory. So I'm just gonna try to be careful when I pull it off. Maybe it was just that one. Maybe like the ink on that one didn't fully set somehow. Okay, well I really liked her for the corner, and I really kind of like this one. Now I'm kind of like conflicted because they're both looking in the same direction. It shouldn't be this hard. I was just saying how my monthly spreads are easier, but I guess I'll just put her there and pat her down so she doesn't. This is genuinely upsetting me. There are worse things in life to be upset, but I was, you know, when you get your heart set on something and for some reason it just, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like my expectation. Oh, I'm just gonna take her off too, maybe. I mean, she's looking all right, but I'm sad to say this has never, or I'm glad to say this has never happened before, but I'm also sad to say that it has to be on this one, which is just so beautiful. So I think I'm gonna let Sticky Club know about that. Actually, I am gonna take it off because in that case, I'm gonna fall back to this one with the foxes. All right, well, hopefully it's just mine and not the other sticker sheets that have been mailed out, but that is really unfortunate. So, but this is also really cute, so I think I will use that one. Do I want to keep the same colors? I will keep the same colors. So I guess that kind of worked out. All right, so I was saying about my project, so I don't know if I want to continue on. I've been trying to actually do this embroidery project for a few years now, and I don't know for what reason I haven't been able to get it done, but that is the fact of the matter, is I haven't been able to get it done. And you know, I've been thinking about like, why haven't I done this? What motivated me to do it now? Especially because I had such good results with September's goals and getting that project done that I couldn't get this one done. Was I really that busy or tired or what? Is it a lack of really wanting to do it? Is there something going on? And I think part of the reason could be there is something going on. All right, so actually I had to take a little pause and kind of do some filling in of stuff happening. As the month goes on, I fill in some random things here and there, but as far as appointments, there's actually not too many appointments this month. Just a few birthdays, I guess, or I guess more birthdays than I actually thought, but goal setting. I guess the question is, do I want to set some goals? I was going to put down more stickers, but then I needed to figure out like the days, and now I need to figure out if I actually want to do a goal for this month and what that goal is and logistics of where it's going to go. So for now, I'm just going to go in and highlight stuff. Today's not my day, I guess. Sunday is really hidden behind that. And next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my other two markers. Oh, I forgot to use the taupe color right there. I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And by the way, the pen that I used to write things is my Pilot Friction. And I just used the black color so that way I could go in and erase it and kind of rewrite it and make it all pretty and stuff. So onto stickers, I guess. Use this cute little rabbit, maybe right here. All right, I think I'm happy with where I placed most of the stickers. There are some empty spots. I feel like I have so many like foxes down here. I haven't used too many foxes. I'm having a little bit of like too cute to use, too good to use syndrome and not wanting to use the rest of my stickers. And I think I'm gonna be okay with that. I really do like how this washi tape looks. And yeah, I like the placement. I'm happy with it. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, especially when you have that right there. I don't know if I'm gonna go in with some white out and try to correct it, but I don't know. I think the colors actually complement each other very nicely. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of time and do some reflecting and figure out what I want to do for a goal, because I don't want to lose that momentum, and I will be back with that. All right, so it's been a few days and I've been doing some thinking, and as far as continuing my embroidery project, I'm definitely going to continue to put that on the back burner. I didn't get much done beyond, I think I already mentioned what I got done, and you could see here what I did get done, but I did not actually do any embroidering, and I think with good reason, beyond just like being too busy. I think it's also a lack of the why I want to do it, and that is not motivating me to do it. It's, you know, I was going to give these socks to my friends, but it's a long story and it's just not in a good place right now. So I'm actually going to move on to a different project, and that is doing some crocheting, which is actually not necessarily crocheting because I just kind of use my hand to make the loops, and it's all over TikTok. I did it last year or 2 years ago. I made my friend this like giant blanket. And I'm gonna do that again. I have a bunch of yarn, and this is going to help clear out my project, my yarn stash basically. And then I can do, because I've already gotten started, I've already started the process for one of the things that I want to crochet. So I think really I'm just going to try to make an effort to set some time aside to actually, you know, put my phone down and actually just focus on crocheting. And I know I keep saying crochet, but it's that thing. All right, so I've been thinking about it a little bit more about whether or not I want to put down a tracker kind of like this again, and I decided I do. I think it helps provide me with some accountability, and I understand like the motivation as to why I want to, you know, crochet these particular items, and that is actually motivating me to do it. So I'm gonna set some reasonable goals for this. This stencil, by the way, this is from Hobonichi. I potentially could have bought it from Jet Pens. Otherwise, I bought it from the Hobonichi website. Sometimes Amazon has the stencils as well. Amazon tends to, I feel like, have the prices a little bit inflated, more so than Jet Pens. I think Jet Pens, you know, of course they want to make a bit of a profit, understandable, but I feel like Amazon tends to, whoever is posting these things is, I don't know, beyond trying to make a profit, at least compared to Jet Pens. Like, something I was looking at is the Midori planner cover, and on Jet Pens it's like $3 and change, and then on Amazon it's like twice that amount. So I would say shop around if you're looking for the best deal. I'm gonna go back to my Marvy Lip Plume 2 in the color brown to write the dates. Well, this definitely looks a lot neater than last time, because I did start it out in pen and then I royally screwed it up. So then I went to a marker, but you could still see the pen. Yeah, at least this looks a little bit neater. Still trying to figure out, I guess, the aesthetic, or I don't know how I want it to look, but for now it's just functional. All right, so let me get you zoomed in. So I gave myself certain days to work on them and kind of give myself breaks so I just don't get burned out on it. And then I did write travel for a few of the days that I will be traveling. So for this weekend, we're going to the beach in Mexico. So if my husband drives, I could potentially get some done there. I did also give myself a little bit extra time on Sunday, I am assuming, so this is kind of hard, but oftentimes I wake up and I'm just kind of a bum, so I could potentially get a little bit extra done, but I didn't want to make that assumption about the other Sunday here. And then again, Thanksgiving is always a busy week for me because I love to cook for my family, and I volunteer for a good portion of Thanksgiving meal, or I guess sides. I don't do the turkey, but I do love everything else. I do eat the turkey, I just don't cook it. But and then a little bit at the end of the month, and then at the end of the month I will do some reflecting. So actually I think that would be a good thing to put down here, is reflect. And really, you know, to be intentional with my reflection for the month. I'm kind of considering maybe I should do that. It's so tricky with the month being in and out of the house, but I think, yeah, maybe there's a way I could be a little bit more intentional with my reflection and, you know, try to make things really work. I'm actually going to bring out my dark brown color in the Marvy Lip Plume 2. And also going to use my Zig Clean color dot in the color black, because I don't know if anything else is going to show up here. You could still kind of see, that's funny, I don't know how visible it is on camera, but you could still kind of see where it said Amanda's birthday. And actually, instead of this brown Marvy Lip, or dark brown Marvy Lip Plume 2, I'm gonna see if this one will work. I should probably follow my instinct and not use it. I think it's gonna bleed. But I've had these for so many years. The brand is Foray. I'm pretty sure I got them like at Office Depot, one of those. And it doesn't have the color on it, but it's just like a brown color. color. I hope this works. I guess that worked all right. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it as far as my monthly spread. I am actually really glad to have a project lined up again. I really wasn't sure, considering how badly last month went as far as being able to complete a project. So, you know, there's no usefulness really in giving up. So we're staying strong, staying motivated, and yeah, we're keeping up with it. And then the next thing I wanted to do is put down these number stickers. I get a bunch of these from Sticky Club. So far they've been good. This one, wow, already the first one is giving me some issues. Okay, so these are really, really paper thin, like almost as thin as the Tomoe River paper. So what I'm gonna do is actually go in and white out the numbers, which is what I've done for previous months. That has like transparent stickers. Last month I used these skulls and the numbers are written in foil, so I didn't have to do any whiteout there, but looks like with these I do. So while I was doing all that whiteout, I was thinking about what to do about this blank monthly page. So when I was in my A6, I had like a full page sticker that I would use, and I think I had like work to do, personal to do, and even though I used it, it wasn't necessarily like functional for me. So it was definitely something that got like underutilized, so to speak. So when I got my cousin, I really wanted to think about like how I would be using this planner versus how I would, you know, how I already was using my A6. And I would say yes, things have definitely changed in terms of planner style or planning style, and even like some journaling stuff has changed, but I don't know what to do as far as what I could use that page for. I don't necessarily like that it's a work to-do list and a personal to-do list. And while I was doing the whiteout, I was thinking hard about it, and at the end I thought, well, maybe I could use it as a space to reflect. Something I noticed that I haven't been doing in my cousin that I did in my A6 is a question of the day, which is fine. I could go back to doing that if I want something to fill in the space. But I'm also okay with having blank pages, so we'll see. But I could go back to doing something like that. I really did like how, if you've ever used a passion planner, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure other planners have something similar, where they have like a monthly reflection section in the planner. And I have those questions. I have a PDF version of the passion planner, which you can get, but I thought, well, maybe I could take those questions and somehow put them into the sticker form and paste it in there so I can do some reflecting. So maybe I might do that. All right, so I am back a bunch of stuff came up in between the last segment, but basically I went through and finished adding the numbers to the pages. So these are really nice because they are super flat. The ones that you can see there's a bump there because in previous months, like, yeah, they're kind of flat, but they're still not like washi tape flat. And then even these are, I think, PET, like plasticky. So that's definitely a little bit more bulky, but look at how cute these are. These are like Alice in Wonderland theme, I think. And then same with these for August, where these are just like boba tea drink and also made of PET. So let's flip back. I don't know why my hands are dirty considering I just washed a bunch of dishes. Let's go back to November. So I think I'm pretty much done as far as setting up my monthly section. The only thing I mentioned it before is that I want to not just leave this a blank space, and considering I've had a bunch of stuff going on in between filming this video, I think I will most likely use it as a way to reflect on the previous month. I definitely want to set myself up with a format for that, so I don't, maybe to give myself like prompts, or yeah, actually to give myself prompts. So I should consider that, and I will probably show that at the next monthly setup. But for now, yeah, this is, I'm a little out of breath because it's just been crazy these last couple hours. But yeah, this is my spread for November, and I apologize for the lack of continuity, but I do appreciate every one of you who is watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. This will get filled out as the month progresses, potentially, and I hope your November is great. If you are in the States and celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family or with your friends, or even with yourself, because I've known some people who prefer to spend holidays by themselves. My mom. So yeah, I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.